and
Yep.
why I would choose this one.
Yep. And I'm glad
It's like you use your like comparative weights
exactly.
to, and then you say, well, I like, for my instance, I like Rocky Road over Chocolate Chip because Rocky Road reminds me of home. I placed Rocky Road over Chocolate Chip because Rocky Road reminds me of home. However, Chocolate Chip is very has a lot of chocolate in it, which is a flavor I love.
Yeah, nailed it. Exactly. One thing, and this is kind of silly doing it with ice cream flavors, but one of the things we're going to want to do is use comparative words and everything. So instead of saying, you know, like horse number 1 is tall, no, horse number 1 is taller or longer. So basically you add ER to every descriptive word. Yep. So second pair, coffee over chocolate chip, because coffee combines that smoothness with the caffeine to help me power through another day. I grant the chocolate chip has chocolate, which is always a plus. Chocolate chip places over Rocky Road because I like the combination of flavors. However, Rocky Road places at the bottom of this class today because it's too chunky and I don't care for chunks. So I usually try to say one nice thing about chunky, and then I would end it with my very last one is say why that animal places at the bottom of the class. Does that make sense? And then these are my reasons for placing this class of ice cream: vanilla, coffee, chocolate chip, Rocky Road. Easy enough? All right. So you want to walk through it? Maybe we can walk through it with
Students, at this time you need to exit the building. The buses have arrived. Please make your way out the door and have a good night. Thank you.
What's y'all's last day at school?
This week, Thursday.
Count down the days.
Oh,
When is the horse judging contest?
Monday.
Oh, wow.
Monday.
Okay. Is it in Lincoln?
It's actually in Norfolk.
Oh, okay. At Northeast?
It's kind of like an hour away, isn't it?
More than an hour. It's like an hour and a half, 2 hours or so drive. And it's gonna start pretty early, so we'll have to probably head out of here by 6 at the latest.
Is that one gonna be outside, like dairy judging?
No, it'll be inside because you remember where they had livestock judging in the arena, and they'll just have, so they'll basically the sequence will go, they'll do halter, like what you guys are doing now. Then they'll do performance, which is the sheets. I printed out, took some notes. We'll get to that eventually. And then they'll split you guys off into, some of you will do reasons, some of you guys will do the tests, some of you guys will do lunch, so you guys, they'll just split you off. Okay. Okay, so take a look at this first class here.
This is just suggestion. I think it's just so you get used to taking notes. Do reasons for every single class.
Mm-hmm.
You're not like in practice, because the more you practice it, the better you're going to get. I'm glad none of you were like freaking out, because sometimes I go through reasons and people are like,
What did you just say? Yeah.
We had to, my first year of doing livestock judging, I don't even think we practiced reasons.
No, I don't think so. I don't think we got to
Literally,
it.
They
It
told us
left.
doing reasons, and we literally just all made it up on the spot. And so we kind of get used to it.
And you didn't get a zero.
see, that's
Didn't
the
get a
one
great
thing I
score,
will
but-
say is Birdsley, yeah, taught us what he knew, but also kind of threw us into the situations.
Threw us in the deep end.
And we just were like, oh, what do we say? He's
Sink or
like,
swim.
just
Sink or
go.
swim, that's right. I mean, I prefer if you guys don't.
same.
And that's kind of on me, but.
And the nice thing is, like, this format works for dairy, livestock, horse. I'm a dairy kid, so I like grew up doing dairy judging competitively. First set of horse reasons I ever gave, I got a 48 on. That's like the best I've ever gotten.
Yeah.
I don't know, I
That's
do
really
well
good
on
for reasons
actually.
too. Yeah, that's
See,
pretty
the
good.
thing is, I do well on actually judging them, giving the reasons.
You just gotta practice it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think
This is very similar to the process I use when I do reasons.
And I'll be honest, like they probably hear more, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but like if you give a really good organized set of reasons, you could be wrong.
Yeah.
You'd be wrong. As
They're
long
gonna,
as you-
they're gonna hear a lot of really bad reasons.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
They're gonna hear a lot of weird reasons too. Where they're
Okay.
like, that wasn't even a part
Really
of
good.
it.
What's the first thing you guys are looking at here?
You're working at the 3
the
sections.
3 sections. Yep. So 3 sections.
And then you're also looking at the muscular shape and the hock compared to the belly. Like the back kind of to the hock to where the belly is, to see if they're low in the neck or not.
Try that again?
Or I forgot
You mean
what-
the rump to the hock?
Yeah.
Angle, yep. So rump to the hock.
Them angles.
You want it as straight as possible, right?
No.
No.
it's
Oh, you
not
want it,
possible.
you want it at an angle.
A little bit.
A little bit of an angle.
But
so
you
like,
want it to be straight. You don't want it
So ideally, check out this guy.
Yeah, and then the
This
withers.
guy is,
If I were to do it.
this guy's probably ideal. Notice how he has a little bit of angle?
We
This
might
guy
want,
is probably a little too straight, at
Mom.
least in his hock, just for that. This guy, notice how he comes way out, right there? That one's probably like sickle hock, right? So he comes out a little too far.
I don't
We
see
don't
it.
want it too straight.
But you also gotta keep
I
in
don't
mind
know
that
what you-
his
because-
And this, honestly, this guy's probably straighter. This guy's probably straighter.
yeah.
I don't know if this two's just standing funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
two,
about to
yeah,
say.
they've got a weird. I'd
Well,
have to
his
erase
foot's
all
up. Like,
Well, and this is one point of view, you need to look at
At all,
every
yeah.
multiple point of views,
Yes.
that's the big
that.
thing.
Okay, last thing before we move on to the next angle, what do we look at?
It's the, length of the top line
With their-
versus the bottom
Yep,
line.
top line versus bottom line. Should be the
Very
same.
good, they learned something.
Yeah, right?
Hey, I'm learning something here.
Might want to
Shortest,
draw the bottom
longest.
line too.
Shortest, longest. And I guess I probably could have drawn that better.
Number 3's top line is longer than its bottom line. Or is that just the way you drew it?
I think that's how you drew it.
That's just how you do
Is it? Okay. Oh, well then looking at that, it looks like number 3's pretty even. His top line is a little bit shorter than his bottom line though. Number,
it. But how I would place it would be 3, 2, 1, 4.
3?
Currently.
Really 2?
Yeah,
Because two is
I
really
think
long on the
three
bottom.
is probably my top.
Yeah.
If I
3
were
is
to-
definitely the top,
if I were
but
to-
2 is really long on the bottom. I feel like.
Okay, so write down for right now, who's your top, who's your bottom? Who's your top, who's your bottom? And write one reason why. And we'll stick with that, and then we'll add it as we go. Because it can be really, really easy to be super overwhelmed, like, well, it's this, but it also has this, but it's also good here, but it's also bad here. And you got so much, so like, just write one thing. One thing, stick with it, and if you get it wrong, you tried your best.
The other thing that might, if you write the reasons why you like that horse better than the others, meaning like number 3, top line, bottom line's pretty even within reason. The back leg, if you write down a few of them, then as you're looking at the legs from the front view and the back view, and then go into when they walk and trot and all that. That way you have a checklist, and you can pick which one's better off of the checklist, if that makes sense, if you're just not sure.
Okay, what do we look at here?
Look at the way their toes are facing inward or outward.
Yep, inward or outward.
And from the muscle, from like the mid buttocks.
You
kind of
don't want it
muscle area.
rounded, right? You
Yeah.
want it squared?
Yes.
For that, you want straight.
Straight.
Oh, yeah.
If I can draw straight.
Now you feel my pain last week.
It's not very good. Yeah.
Wait, is that girl wearing it? They're all wearing FFA jackets. That was fun. I didn't realize that. I thought this livestock judging thing was just.
One thing, really quick, I would notice is.
Okay, these lines are really hard to like read off of.
Yeah, I know, sorry. I think 3's facing out very slightly.
That's what I was kind of.
Actually facing.
One
3 is
side.
facing out.
On the one,
Yeah.
on the one side there.
What what's wrong with number 2's hoof
Sorry,
there? It
number
looks like
4
it's
is
coming
right
back
at
at us. From there.
It's cocked.
Is it?
So
Oh,
It
I see
should
what
be
you're saying, yeah.
Yeah.
It should be like this, and it's basically doing this.
Yeah.
He's like inwards like that, looks like.
Yeah,
It's like,
cowhocked.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Um,
so now, if there's any like defining characteristics for any of these guys, so like 2, I would say he's cowhocked. So 2 is cowhocked.
Do they ask them questions?
I don't know. They haven't specified, and I'm assuming not. So I think they only have to give reasons on 2 of the classes. 2 of the class, and I hope they don't have to give reasons on performance.
oh, we do.
On the what?
Probably not though. I'm assuming it's probably just halter.
There will be 4 classes of reasons, 2 reasons.
Yeah, but-
Class in each area.
But that's for halter. Halter, so this is halter. This is all halter. This is performance. Yep, so it's 2 different sections. Yep. Okay. Moving on. Next thing. Okay, anything different that you guys notice here?
I'm kind of like you. I really don't like number 4. I don't know why.
Look, it's
It's
got
very
kind of
sway
a
back.
really funky, yeah.
It's very swayed back.
Yeah. And again, like we're looking for the smooth transitions and stuff too. So if you get like a jagged
It's
bone
high,
coming out,
and also the border's high.
2 is cowhocked, right? Or is it pitch cowhocked?
Two was cowhocked.
She's got a little sway back too.
Most of them doing stuff.
I don't like number 1.
Okay.
That's my thing.
Moving on.
Would it be 1 over 2?
Okay. In front there. And this guy too, we do want to see some definition here.
Oh, yeah,
See
that's right.
definition in their chest.
They're like chest.
Okay.
Technically, they say it's supposed to be, that chest is supposed to be wide.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
never
wide.
mind. Yeah.
No, there's
Y?
a Y, so there's a Y right
Oh,
here in
I
the
see.
chest.
Yeah.
But technically, the musculature that you're also looking for is this Y.
Is 2?
So it more looks like a W.
Is 2 a little overconditioned?
Possibly, actually,
I mean, it looks like the horses we had growing up, but they also were
yeah,
A little
they
work,
were,
yeah.
they were pets.
oh,
They were pasture ornaments.
they weren't working
No.
horses.
No.
Yeah, even if
What
you
is,
just
what is
look
wrong
at
with
the.
number 4's back, I don't know what to call it, not as hot, but the, it literally looks like it's like going, so it, like, if this was the thing, if this was his thing,
So-
and he's facing this way, it looks like he's doing this.
There's a couple things that could be wrong with it. One is just the position. When you set, as you halter, you basically want to set your horse like a dog show. And you want them set like this. Now try to make a 1,000-pound animal sit just like, or 700-pound animal sit just like this. They're gonna do what they want
So I guess this
sometimes.
guy's off angle.
Yeah, that one I would say is pigeon-toed.
So are we supposed to dock them even if we see that?
That I don't know with,
It's a, yeah, so it's, I would say it's probably like structure takes precedence over,
Yeah.
over most. Yep.
Okay.
So yes,
if you
I
were
would
in an actual halter
bump them
class
down.
and it was horsemanship for 4-H, they would dock you for that,
Because
yes.
the thing is, the more like structural deformities that they have in any part of their joints, as they age, that's going to become more of a serious problem. Because then you have,
And that's what I would say as well, is that you don't know if that horse has what they call lameness, which is tendon pull, swelling, anything like that. in
Isn't that also something
that
wrong
joint.
with their hoof?
Or, yeah, thrush, or,
Infections and stuff
straight from the front.
2 is covered a bit.
Yeah.
like that? Yeah. Oh,
He has pretty muscular through that chest.
okay, girl, why are you holding? Girl, aren't they supposed to stand up inside? The girl's starting, or guy, or I don't know. Right in front of him. I can't tell with the line in front of the chest. I don't, 4, yeah.
I think of all of them, I still like 3 is really good.
Yeah.
Good
That's not-
transitions. 3 is definitely, I feel like, the top.
1 and 3. That's.
Yeah.
And remember, your goal here is not necessarily to come up with like 4 or 5 different. Your goal here is because you'll eventually get reasons, right? Your goal here is like, of course, if you can come up with 4 different things for each thing, that's great. Bare minimum though, you need 1 good thing, 1 bad thing, ideally. 1 good thing, 1 bad thing.
Do we want to try to say something good about the last place, or should we just kind of?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I always think of it whenever I'm giving my reasons, like you never want to dog any one of the animals because the person you're giving reasons to might own that one.
Mhm.
So, yeah, you want to be complimentary even in defeat.
Dude, that like scare me, you know? It's just to know
Mr.
if they
Brinsley,
own one of the
Can you
horses.
try drawing a line
That's
on number 1
purely
on the top of
hypothetical.
his head to his hawk, please?
It's not going to happen most of the
The
time.
top of his head,
Hopefully.
his hawk.
Okay.
His
The
rump.
top of his rump.
I was gonna say we went over external.
Okay. Okay now.
I hope you know the rump from the head. From what you said?
Yeah. Please.
Yeah, I can probably explain.
Oh no, can you do it to his back leg? Because his back leg, I feel like, is properly positioned versus his front and versus his. What is?
Oh, he's weird.
Yeah, I was about to say what.
He's got his hip cocked.
He's back here, right
Yeah, but yeah. Oh yeah, he's doing sassy. He's being sassy.
here. Okay.
Everything I'm seeing is making me looking for lower.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you thinking that there's like an obvious top pair and an obvious bottom pair?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's something you can also add into your reasons. So in this class of, what are these?
Geldings. Good
In
geldings,
this
yeah.
class of 4 horse geldings, I found an easy top pair and an obvious bottom pair. Just those little descriptive, that way the judge knows that you really saw them.
Mhm. This is really like you got to talk the talk. That's what this is. Talk the talk.
And if you think that 3 is like easily the top one, say it, because that's your reason.
Yeah. Right up in front, I have found that 3 was well ahead of the rest of them.
Even if you're wrong.
It's about confidence.
Wrong and strong.
You gotta walk.
You
in
know,
like
if
the old
they,
place.
because like Mr. Rebel was saying too, they're gonna listen to so many bad ones. If you come out there just super confident, like ready, like excited to be there, you could be wrong. Okay, so
See how she's setting them up right there,
Yup.
trying to get him to.
Hey, stay
okay,
still.
so can we agree on a placing? What did you guys? So Brandon, Hayden, what did you guys have?
I'm looking at 3, 1, 2, 4.
3, 1, 2, 4.
Same.
Same.
3, 1, 2, 4.
3, 1, 2, 4. Okay.
3, 4, 2, 1.
3, 1, 2, 4. 3, 1, 2, 4 has the majority.
I'm probably wrong.
3, 1, 2, 4. Here we go. What? Typically have multiple windows. Oh.
Try going.
Mr. Burns, it looks like you got a couple windows open there.
I'm gonna close some of these.
Why do you have so many aviation aerials?
They're from, because I was showing pictures of Ralston, Salvo, because we were talking about
The
stockyards.
tornado
Yeah. the
that went
stockyards.
through by the school,
Yeah.
72. I used to live on 91st Street, our fence was bent from it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
3, 1, 2, 4?
Yep.
Yup.
3, 1, 2, 4, please order. Oh, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Close.
that's pretty close.
Pretty close. Yep. So let's see what score you got.
48.
Hold on.
Yep, 48. That's
What,
pretty good.
can you see what I got? 3,
I'd
4,
honestly be
2,
happy with
1.
that, because you're gonna get an average out of 4, right?
3, 4, 2, 1.
3, 4, 2, 1. Mr.
We
Burns,
got
can you check my score?
40,
Oh, 3, 4, 2,
46, I think.
3, 4, 2, 1.
3, 4, 2,
Six.
1. That's a 46. Yep. So you still would have been up there.
Okay.
So as long as you aim for ideally 45 and up,
Yeah.
that would be ideal. There was a Nebraska team that made it to nationals last year and they placed second. That was Wayne, and you guys just gotta study. You gotta study and practice. Okay. My advice, please don't do it the night before. Do at least one of these, at least one of them once a night. Okay.
I'll just do it
Cool.
so-
Do you guys want to do one more? Or let's do transition reasons.
Yeah.
Now too. Yep.
Why don't we all take turns going up there and giving our reasons, and then we can get critiques from Mr.
Sure.
Mr. what?
Rebels.
Rebels?
Yep.
We can all get critiques from Mr. Rebels. Hayden, you're gonna have to do it in front of judges.
What if they just
You guys
want
will
to
have to
test
do it. To be on
You
your own.
gotta-
If you want to just do the testing, you can, but then you're gonna let your team down and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't make us suck. Don't make us suck, Hayden.
Sorry, that's a little tough love.
No, it is though. It is. Yep.
You just gotta do it.
If I were your teammate and you did that to me, I'd be really
I
mad.
don't even know what I wrote.
I've done that before.
They do have a drop score though, don't they?
That's fine.
No, I don't think. I think it's all total.
All total.
You relive it.
Because I wasn't sure if they made me register each team, so team one, team two,
Gotcha.
so I'm thinking
With what?
the people I put on
Yeah.
team A, team one.
So, and they had to qualify to
Oh, yes.
go to the next round?
No, this is, I think it's fairly small, so
If you would've
in
been
total
there,
they had
you
like
got similar
234
score to
contestants.
we would've
Okay.
But that's junior A and senior. Senior only has 123,
Gotcha.
I've not won that one.
and there's only 19 eligible teams.
So
Okay.
way off.
So that's, realistically, that's what we're competing with, 19 other teams, so.
Kinda
I
do it.
don't have reasons.
That was the best I have to place.
Then if you don't have reasons, that's the thing, then you gotta make it up, so you can practice making it up as you go.
Okay, so really quick, let's, okay, cool, that's all right, let's back up. What should we start our reasons with?
The placing, our placing, and the simple, and what I wrote was at least one simple description word for each of them of why place them.
Okay, good, so let's start there. So like, in this class of geldings, I sort them 3, 2, 1, 4.
Okay.
I placed 3.
Oh, what about the groupings? What did you want to do, groupings first?
3, 2. Did you do the grouping first, or did you sort them?
It all depends on what you want to do, so you can do it either way.
Sarah,
If
please come to
Mr.
the
Berkeley
main
might not
office.
have found an
Sarah,
obvious
please
top pair
come to
bottom
the main
pair, he
office.
might have
Thank
just
you.
placed them that way. So there's no,
Is there's no
If you,
definitive?
yeah, if
Correct,
you want
yeah.
alternatives, so like, were you thinking like a big top pair for your places?
so if you wanted to, if you wanted to do your groupings, you could say, in this class of geldings, I found a top pair and a bottom pair. I placed them 3, 1, 2, 4 with the tall and strong 3, followed by the roan 1, the white 2, and ending with the sickle hawk 4. Place 3 over 1 in my top placing because. Does that make sense? So yeah, it's 100% up to you. The idea is to like personalize it. So I like if there's an obvious top, or if there's an obvious pair,
For like someone
Yep.
who sees it?
but not every single time will you have 2 pairs. You know, sometimes you'll have an obvious top, sometimes you'll have an obvious bottom. Sometimes, you know what, this was a really close class.
So what I think we should do to start is start your first sentence. Start your first sentence. Let's start there.
Oh,
So in this class of geldings,
so in this class of buildings, here first. Here first, in this class of buildings.
just write it down. Just write it down.
I'll approve of the silence here.
Brandon, can you read off what you got for your first sentence?
First sentence, I placed this class of geldings 3, 1, 2, 4. I found an easy top and bottom pair with 3 leading, showing a strong top line with a great set of legs. And then I was about to start going into I graded that
Well,
one.
that's a great start. That's a great start. Yep, so just, you know, even if they didn't have like a great height, a great hot, great looking, he's got a great looking hot. I mean, just talking about because it's really opinionated. I mean, it's, you know, even on this livestock judging.com, there's some classes, like we were doing cow, it's like, okay, well, yeah, but if it was a really close class, you can pick on this, you can pick on that. Yep, so go ahead and finish out your first sentence and then do a descriptive word for each of the animals.
So there used to be farms in Ralston.
Actually, Ralston used to be a resort community. There used to actually be a lake down, by the arena. In fact, there was a couple lakes down there. There's still a little pond, because there was a golf course down there.
Okay.
But it was known as a resort town. But because it's only a mile, it has never been annexed into Omaha. Which is fine, because I don't have to pay wheel tax.
Yeah, we moved it on the page of Eval.
I actually wish my grandmother kept the land. She actually had land along the Elk River, out in Dennis. It was actually, I love history. It's where my dad grew up, and, it was a seal pit, like, it's literally right off the highway. I'm like, so, yeah, that's in Sister Nancy, she sold it before I came of age. Yeah, and those houses are expensive.
Oh, sure. Smooth transition.
Yeah. 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 Well, the actual sand from that lake actually used to be in Peak Park. They had the little amusement park and the pool, the lake.
So like, you know how we split them up?
Yeah. I haven't lived here all my life, you can't tell.
That's why you practice. So transition from time to center.
No, I want to move down south to North Pine, but I will not move to Florida. I can't take the
Starting the bottom
humidity.
there.
Oh, yeah. My dad lived as one of the first eight of, there's 8 years of their separation. I was from California. My
I'm probably.
grandmother that sold the land taught my dad to do Florida. I was like, why? I pretty much killed him, but it was, he was in a wheelchair, he was 80% quadriplegic. But, we, like I said, I pretty much was 4 years old. We lived up on 96 in Q. My mom graduated back in 1967 from what used to be the high school, which is the middle school. My aunt graduated in 69 from the new high school, this school. I did not graduate from here, but I went here. So I pretty much lived here. It's so funny because I told
What's a negative description word for the rooms?
Okay, okay.
What are you trying to say?
I know. Is kind of like, hey, what is that? Is kind of like,
What do you not, or
So
what do you
right
not like
now-
about 4?
that hip thing that I saw, where he was literally just like, his hip looked like it was sticking out.
So you,
Cowhawk.
Or
Yeah.
duck.
or you could say like structurally incorrect. That's like a generic term for when something doesn't look right, say structurally incorrect or structurally deficient.
Slash cow.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, if I know something's wrong, so it's kind of like one of those where it's like, I'm looking at this horse and it's obviously better than this one, but it's like,
Can't find the word to describe it.
yeah,
Yep.
I can just say
Structurally
structurally
Deficient.
or
And
incorrect.
structurally deficient in his back third. I mean, if you want to, it's just structure.
Yeah, or you can even say less correct. Less correct to the back there.
Okay, so let's finish off reading the first couple sentences, so like that, your first run through. right? Your first placings, and then the positive for each one. Bella, what did you do? Or are you almost there? Almost there? Okay. Will, do you have that part at least?
Yeah, I have it done.
Okay.
In this class of buildings, I found it difficult to place them all, but I placed them 3, 2, 1, 4. I placed 3 first due to the top line being the most even, and leading the middle pair 2, I placed 2 next because he is clean through the body, cleaner through the body than 1, but however, 1 is very small, is very small, but more consistent overall, even though 4 is better in the chest, he is very inconsistent and is structurally incorrect.
Okay, it's not bad. I think you're smashing parts 1, 2, and 3 together. So
Yeah,
the first, yeah, I think you've got good stuff there. The first run through is good. First couple horses are good, and then you start your comparison, which you don't want to start until you do all your positives.
So when you said that 2 was better than 4 through the chest, what was better about it?
Because he is clean throughout the body, cleaner throughout the body than 1, and then I move on to the bottom.
Okay.
And then I move on. So yeah, I see where I'm
Yep,
going
yep.
with
So
that.
what I'm saying is, instead of saying better, tell me what's better about it. Does that make sense?
Is clean body.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that's what
Yeah.
I said. 2 because he is clean.
Oh,
throughout the
I don't
body.
remember which placing. One of the placings you said better through the chest.
I think it was 1 through 4.
4 is better in
Yep.
the chest.
Yep,
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 there
right
it
there.
is.
That's
So
what
what's, yeah, so what's better about it?
He has more definition.
Okay, so he's,
Like more definition.
yep,
Good definition.
yeah.
Good definition.
Good. Oh, wait,
Good
what?
definition.
Good
Just
definition?
good definition.
Or has good definition, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because you're just doing the descriptive at the beginning.
Yep.
Yep, yeah. So in the beginning, when you say like 1, 2, 3, 4, you can use describing words, but then when you're placing them, use comparative. If that makes sense.
Okay, so, 1 is very small but more consistent, overall, even though 4 has good definition in the chest, he is very inconsistent and is.
So I think you're still, so it's in a group, right? So you have your first run through. I place this class 3, 2, 1, 4.
Yeah, just doing the intro, so placed on.
You're not
Yeah.
comparing them just yet. Don't
Yeah.
compare them. Okay. You're just listing them off. Okay. Bella, what did you have?
I wanna add more to it.
That's okay. Just read what you got.
In this class of buildings, I placed them 3, 1, 2, 4 with an obvious top and bottom.
Yep, good start.
That's great.
Yep.
I placed, going into third, I
Oh.
placed 3 over 1 because it is overall well structured and has a great top and bottom line. But 1 did have a better back.
What was better about it?
It was less settled back, swayed back.
Okay. So instead of saying
Yes.
better, say less sway.
Less sway.
Yep.
Friend that in.
And that's essentially, like the vocab that you tossed in there, those are essentially the brand points.
Yeah. If I'm listening to your reasons, every time I hear you say better, I'm gonna like deduct a point. If that makes sense. So just never say better.
Or worser.
Yeah. Yeah, don't yeah. I would rather you say better than worser.
Yep.
You know, just it's a worser.
It's a worser strategy.
Or more gooder.
Or was worse.
More good.
Don't say that.
3 was not as good as 4.
Yeah. If you say that, I'm gonna smack you in the back.
I'm betting someone has done that.
Oh, 100%.
Probably. Okay.
Forget-
Brandon, did you?
0.
Chad?
Yeah, so we're just doing 3 over 1 right now?
Yep.
I placed this class of geldings 3, 1, 2, 4. I found an easy top and bottom pair with 3 leading, showing the strongest top line with a great set of legs. I grant that 1 is a bit wider with a strong stance about him, but he fails to challenge number 3's smooth transitions and strong structure.
Okay, good.
I like
Good,
that,
really
that
good.
is
Really good.
fantastic.
Beautiful, yep, and if you can do that for each one, that's, you're gonna get at least, and if you don't use your notes, because what sucks is if you read it,
I don't use
if you read it, they deduct 25 out of 50 points.
Oh, okay, so I was
Yeah,
wrong.
it's-
I told them if they read, the highest they could get was like 30, so yeah, 25.
Yeah, they just said, like, well,
Yeah.
man, that's
Yeah,
half
and
point.
and if you don't use your notes, I can promise you, you're going to get at least 25.
Oh, yeah, oh, at least, yep. Mhm. Yep, yep. Okay. Good. So you guys get the main gist, do you guys want to transition to a new class? And do that or finish out the reasons? Because I feel like you guys get the good start, you know what you're looking for, you know what you gotta place, right? And we should probably transition. Okay, let's look at one more set of horses.
Yeah, Ravens, you just place like four horses as what place. That was how my ag teacher described, well, it was more, he didn't want to teach us how to judge Arabians, so he
The
was
bad
like.
thing about Arabians, because you're talking about smaller stature horse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And what they're
yeah.
bred for is the heat. That, and when you get into the different breeds, it makes it a little bit harder.
So like.
You're still looking at the basic, your top line, your bottom line, your three sections,
Yeah.
your leg structures. You're still looking at the same thing, it's just muscular wise, your Clydesdale's gonna be more muscular than a quarter horse.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I think,
Just because of what they're bred for.
so I grew up, Ocala was the big city for us, which is like horse.
Country. Well, I actually went to Boys Town
Okay.
halfway through my freshman year because my girlfriend and her brother worked at the horse farm and I wanted to work at the horse farm.
So when you were there, did Boys Town still have?
Wait,
horses?
Yes, I was the reason why they
And I think they still do, but they don't have it out there. They have it down by the river, or do they
They
not?
do
got
not,
it?
they got rid of the horse program altogether and I
Really?
hate to say it because of me.
Oh, yeah.
I thought Boys Town was.
Did they still have a
Yes.
dairy back then too?
I've been to Boys Town.
So,
I didn't know Boys Town. I
No,
knew it was
he-
a
How
town.
Peter
He
asked
thought
me
it
one time,
was-
he
he
goes,
basically
after
thought
I
it was
graduated,
just
I
a
was working at
hospital
Quill
part.
And the town. I thought it was
and
literally
he asked
the
me
only
what I
thing
thought
in
of
Boys
Boys
Town.
Town, and I said,
No,
No, I thought you guys.
I didn't know this was
It's
a
crap in Boys Town.
you're overfeeding these horses, they're gonna found
I
out
go to
about
Boys
being
Town
one.
for some ceremonies.
When I was in elementary.
You know, I was like
All
borderline
that
by the
time,
time I was
looking
looking
at like opportunities to send either Boys Town or.
Thoroughbreds, which are not this one.
Guys, no, I
So-
wouldn't doubt that.
Did
I
they-
wouldn't doubt that. You threw a whole
They kept
deer
two
and
horses, they
flipped
kept two
over
horses
its
behind
back.
for the police, and that was it, because they took, so when I was there, we were doing 4-H, I actually started a guinea pig program there.
Okay, let's take a look at these guys. So I drew your thirds, your rump hock, and then your top line bottom.
How much time do we get looking at these?
That's a great question. I would estimate 10 to 12 minutes.
Isn't it?
Nationals is 12 minutes.
I thought for livestock judging it was 15.
Yep.
It might be anywhere from 10 to 15. Just
Yeah.
plan on 10. Be lucky if you get 15.
I never took up the whole time.
And yeah, once you, and what's nice about these is they will actually turn them for you. So unlike livestock judging where they're like moving around and the stirs don't really do a ton, these guys will actually all turn at the same time. So they'll say, riders face your geldings north, riders face your geldings east, and so on. So you'll get a very good comparison. So they'll all turn at the same time.
That's the reason why I couldn't be
Can I
like
borrow
a
a
horse
piece of
person.
paper? 'Cause I kinda wanna write it down and see what I think.
I'm running out of paper.
I can try and remember it, but I'm not always good at that.
Remember, you're trying to pick out at least one characteristic, one good thing, one bad thing. So out of this
That
pair,
does not mean you come over
you're
here
looking
and
for a
go
comparison here. Which one is the shiniest horse? The shiniest horse. For a good
Wait, like
comparison.
literally shiniest
The
horse?
shiniest horse, yeah.
Like,
Which
quite
usually-
literally.
It's usually the best color. Yeah, shiniest horse.
One.
One. So when you're going, I place this class 1, 2, 3, 4. One has the greatest sheen. Two has the
Yeah, there's a
so.
lot of issues there.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Okay,
do
Brandon,
the best you can.
Mhm.
hear me out. So, 2, 4, sway. You can tell even.
That's not, a sway back is gonna be more of a curve.
More of a curve like here.
Yeah.
Like you got
Like
almost
number
a-
2 was very, on the last one was
Like-
very swayed
Oh
back.
yeah, that like came up and was like that.
Yeah, so a sway back is gonna be like this.
Like a U, yeah.
Scoot.
There you go.
I'm
But
still,
then also depend like one's also shorter.
Okay. Write down one thing. Tell me when you guys are ready for the next view.
I haven't done you too long.
Here.
Okay, what'd you say? I'm sorry?
Write down one thing. Tell me when you're ready for the next view.
Okay, hold on, please. I won't do anything in front of you. On our own personal time.
I test her all the time. I get smacked all the time too, so. I'm used to it.
Consequences to your actions.
Yeah. There's some things I hope I never hear.
Called FAFO.
Another thing to look at here too is how how much their fetlocks and their hooves stick out too.
Right now.
Oh.
This one,
No, FAFO.
Yeah, I thought you said FL.
No, FAFO. It is nice.
this guy's kind of weird.
yeah, it's like right under.
Yeah.
I feel like
And you don't want them too far, right? You don't want them too far. You don't want them too.
No,
too
because
much
that's what founder is
Mhm.
that joint gets messed with and
Not right.
there's 2 reasons for a horse to founder: getting fed too much grain and not using up the energy, and the other reason is for hoof care. So they don't get them cut, and just
And
like
just keep
nails
going,
that
yeah.
go and curl on us, same thing.
Okay, you guys ready for this one?
Okay, hold on. Yeah.
Brayden, did you already pick something before you?
No.
Okay, really quick. Take a really quick look at it. Get like a rough placing, right? At least one characteristic about it. Can I forget, Marks, do they want a short top line, long bottom?
You want your top line and your bottom line to be about the same.
About the same.
Even.
About even, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
I mean, your bottom line, because it's hard with the musculature,
Mhm.
it looks like it's longer because the dip,
Yeah.
but it's
just, yeah.
it should be parallel.
Mhm. Good, Brandon?
Just
Okay.
You want a.
Oh jeez.
Oh God. Okay. Okay.
Number 1, are you okay?
Yeah.
That kinda sucks.
And it looks like you.
You know, he has high potential from the side.
I can't look at him without.
It almost
like
kind
it's a pyramid.
it kind of looks like he's splayed out on that one
Like,
side like that.
You see
Yeah.
every other. You see every
can't
other
quite tell if
horse.
that's-
You know,
Every other horse-
evenly, like.
Okay.
And then his.
Every other horse is
I
inward.
wonder if
He is.
is one just standing funny though?
He might. Let me
It's-
see
I
if
don't-
they may not adjust it.
No, because look at his front feet.
And he still looks like
His front feet are like this. His back feet are like this.
Kind of face too weird.
So bad.
I think they're probably not going to adjust it.
I don't think they can.
That's just the way he is.
Don't say. It's just like that.
Oh.
He was just born like that.
Okay. Again, take another look. Tell me when you guys are ready.
What would you call the stance that you want them? Not like the stance that they're putting them in, but like the correctness of what we're looking at.
He has
which
a
is
sound.
straight line.
He has a sound stance.
A sound stance.
Sounding. Yep. He looks structurally sound through the back. Or through the rear.
You know, everyone else looks mostly structurally sound. Except for one.
So one good thing, one like two bad things.
One bad thing, one good thing.
Yeah, I would say 1 to 2 good things, one bad thing.
Mhm.
You don't want to just like harp on them.
Yep.
Your horse sucked, you know, that was a horrible horse. It looked horrible, you know, I had it
Now
swayed
imagine
back.
you're telling that to a 6-year-old 4-H kid.
That sucks. That 4-H kid
Yep.
is gonna
I'm sorry,
be
you
good.
have to
So they're about their
4-H
about their
ever
pony.
crossover.
Screw their pony.
You know what would be kind of interesting to figure
Brutal
out?
honesty
Is if
right
4-H and FFA could cross over so that during our competitions, they could be the ones altering the horses or something like that. That would be interesting to see.
I do. They do showing together at state fair. They do FFA usually it takes up one side of the arena, and then 4-H does the other half when they do like steers and all that stuff too.
So like in Florida, we would have, not all contests, but some of the animal valuations, you would have 4-H and FFA contests together.
Oh really? Yeah. I think that's what you guys remember the milk quality valuation? I think we do it with 4-H.
Well, and
here.
dairy judging, they do it all together.
Oh, do they?
They do
Yeah.
4-H and FFA together.
Yeah.
There's just way more FFA than 4-H.
Yeah.
Well,
I
it's
mean,
because
it's
4-H
an
is a
national
club,
especially
you have to pay
in
for
Florida.
it.
Well, no, in Nebraska, they do 4-H and FFA together.
Do they?
Yeah.
They didn't 30 years ago.
Yeah,
I
probably
didn't
a lot
even know
less.
FFA until
Yeah.
she came on.
Yeah. All right, you guys good here?
Like,
That's quite a
There's just more people. in
Yeah.
Florida.
They actually have a really good like urban chapter too. I think in Orlando there. It's
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Orange County, so Orange County would be the
Orlando.
county Orlando's
Yeah,
in.
yep.
Every high school in Orange County has an ag program.
Really, that's wild.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And like Hillsborough County, so Hillsborough County's Tampa,
Mhm.
I would argue like probably all the best chapters in the state are in Hillsborough County.
Really.
Kind of kills me to say that because we compete against them. But, yeah, there have been 1, 2, 3, 4. There have been 11 national officers from Hillsborough County.
Really, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Very
from 4
cool.
different schools.
How would you say not sound in the stance, but specifically inward?
Do you remember structurally?
Well, no, like I want the more specific term, because if I just keep saying structurally,
What's, could you say pigeon toed?
Pigeon, yes, pigeon. Pigeon,
Pigeon.
is it? Yeah, pigeon
I'm
toed,
not
saying
duck,
that would be
duck.
I'm not
Yeah,
talking
duck,
about like
duck
the-
wooden, pigeon toed, or
this,
cow.
I'm literally
Yeah.
talking about his legs instead of going like this,
so amazing.
go like this.
and it looks so
Does that make sense?
So he's
Like,
off balance?
Yeah, off balance. Yeah,
Like,
he's off balance. I would say.
it looks like he's walking on a tightrope.
Which one are you talking about?
3. If we look from the back view, you look at 3, it looks like his legs literally come in at an
So
at point.
a narrow stance.
A
Narrow stance. Narrow stance.
Okay. That's, a lot of times we can overcomplicate reasons, like whatever you're seeing, that's what it is.
Uh huh. Yep. Don't overcomplicate it.
And
Keep it
ideally,
simple, keep it stupid.
if I'm the judge, whatever you're saying, I can picture that in my head, like, oh, the number 1 horse has a more narrow stance than 2, like, oh, yep, their feet are closer together.
Which one?
Yeah. I think part of it's the angle too. I think they're farther away.
Yeah, they could. Yeah,
A
it looks
little
like.
bit, I mean, that could be a little bit, he was high in the neck,
And you have a really,
which also can offset.
I think the guy that's holding him is probably really tall.
Really
too.
tall.
I
too,
feel
in
like
comparison.
number 1 and number 2 are kind of very small considering in comparison to 3 and 4. Am I wrong?
It's hard to tell on
Yeah,
video.
yeah, just the angles weird. You'd have to have them back to back, right next to each other, then you'd be able to tell from the tail end.
I'm gonna say the Palomino is actually a little bit bigger.
The Palomino, which one's that? Hello, horsey. What are you doing?
Number 2 is the Palomino.
Okay. Is number
So
4
the bottom one would be considered a paint.
Paint on the bottom right there.
Yep. And then your bay is 3 and 1.
Be Rome? Or Rome Rock? What would be Rome?
Roan is
There was a roan in
the
last-
white,
In the last,
so
the white,
like,
gotcha.
yeah.
Like a, okay, like a
It's
grayish
like a-
off-white.
Dapple gray or
Yeah.
freckled, the white's freckled in with the chestnut or sorrel.
Yeah.
Think about a roan, you know, like a shorthorn.
Yeah, yep.
Shorthorn is a
Sure.
roan.
Gotcha.
Can you hit play and go? Because I can't see any of their muscular structure in this because it's all like black.
Well, I mean, it's gotta be, if they're black colored horse.
Yeah, but like,
It's-
so,
it's-
No, it
same
looks
thing
like
with
there's
steers. I
no
mean, there's-
light there.
Well, it's just the way.
It's just the way you're gonna have to deal with it, and you can't get up to these, at the horse judging, you're not gonna be able to get this close. They're gonna be in the arena, you're gonna be in the stands, and you're gonna have to just
It's
deal
gonna
with
be
it.
hard to, yeah.
Yep.
Be hard to see.
so bring contacts or glasses.
Yeah, something you can see very
If you
well.
wear contacts or glasses, normally wear them that day.
Yes.
I definitely should.
Just get the strongest pair you can so you can.
Get a pair of those fancy
Oh,
little
I see
opera
that.
glasses.
Get some,
Binoculars.
get some trifocals.
Yeah, the binoculars from
Some
Kentucky Derby.
Gosh.
My mom
Get
has
some
trifocals.
Okay, is there
I
any,
have
My mom has
any other noticeable things? Are you guys, do you have a description for each one at least?
I have, yeah.
I don't
I-
have a bad, a non-positive for 2 and 4.
1.
2 and 4.
That's, and you don't have to have a non-positive for everyone. So, whenever I say like you always have a grant, you always have something, that can be as simple as like they're taller or they're longer. So it's not saying that they're short, short bodied or short stature, just the other one's taller.
Mhm.
Like me and Mr. Bursley, he's taller than I am. Now, part of that is because I am short, but
Well, it also has to do with genetic makeup too.
That's what we're judging, is just genetic makeup, I feel like.
A
Yeah.
little bit.
yeah, so I would say really the only time you have to have something bad is like for your last placing.
Mhm. Yep. Okay, you guys feel comfortable?
I don't know what I'm gonna place them. I was so focused on getting reasons, I really don't.
We'll use your reasons
I was
as
gonna
is.
say go through
Yeah.
your
That's kind of,
notes
that's
too.
kind of why you take notes, is to give you a good idea. Oops. Okay. Brandon, do you have your placings?
I have places.
I have places.
You guys got
Real
placings?
quick guess here.
I know what my top pairs are. Can I say those?
What do you got for top there?
I got 2 and 4 and 1 and 3 as my top pairs.
2 and 4?
I don't know the order of them yet. I haven't gotten that far. I was just
So
focused on-
2 and 4 would be your top pair.
Yeah.
Your bottom pair would be
1 and 3.
2, 4, 3, 1.
4, 3, 1. All right.
Hey, that's
why
what
do
I
you,
got.
3, 1, 2,
why do you
4.
why do you like 2 better than 4?
2 over 4.
Just first thing you see, don't overthink it.
I feel like he has a more correct set pair of legs.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a fair
How
one.
can I fix it?
Plus
So
the
more
top,
correct, more,
top and bottom.
just say
line.
more correct set of feet and legs.
Yep.
Plus the top and
Yeah.
bottom.
Yeah,
line
and that's a
are
fair
almost
point. If you
even.
look at his hot line that coming straight down.
Short in the hop,
He's pretty short.
or
in the
short
hop.
in the row.
Okay, so you think 2's got a more correct set of feet and legs. What else do you like about 2 over 4?
I feel like he has a better top line.
Okay, so what do you mean by better?
A bit straighter. He doesn't
Okay.
have as much of that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. the
So you like 2 over 4 because he's got a more correct set of feet and legs and a straighter top line.
Okay.
Is there anything you like about 4 maybe better than 2?
Should we criticize the top one at all?
It,
You don't have to.
only if it's natural. Like don't look for things. If there's something glaring about them, then you will.
Okay.
Yeah, don't like
Don't overthink this.
Don't
You're-
force
you're
so much
overthinking it right
into
now.
your.
Yes, because
Don't
they're
force yourself to do things,
correct.
or else it's gonna sound unnatural.
Yep.
You want this to roll off the tongue. You want it
And
to sound like this is
if you
straight.
don't keep it simple and keep it stupid, if you go over 2 minutes, they will penalize you for every second.
Second.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
I-
the
and
same with
that's-
LPs
And I was
too.
like, yep, if you go over 2 minutes, don't give them a speech. They don't want a speech. They've listened to enough.
So okay, so why do you like 4, and you don't 2, 4, 1, 3?
2, 4, 3,
3, 1. Okay, so why do you like 4 better than 3?
4 better than 3. 3 lacks a bit of muscle in the legs.
Okay, so you like 4 better because it shows more expression of muscle. Okay. So instead, you see how I turned that around? So you like 4 because it's more muscular through the legs. Anything else? I'm asking, I don't know.
I'm just like throwing things out
Just
here.
nitpicking, yep. It is really just to give you substance.
I feel like I've got reasons out. I just need a little bit more time to figure it out.
Could I take a shot at it?
Sure, go for it.
I placed this class 2, 4, 3, 1 with obvious pairs of 2 and 4 and 3 and 1. This is because 2 has a very sound stance along with 4, comparatively to 3 and 1. However, 3 and 1, I didn't do, for 1, comparatively to 3 and 1. 1 has a lot more shine and is, yeah, that's really the only good thing I got.
So you started off great.
Yeah.
You started off
I
great.
kind of went off
You,
there because I
then you smushed them together. So you
what you're doing in that second part, stop doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, so your very beginning, I placed this class at the top pair and the bottom pair.
Great.
Keep doing that. The second thing that you do, because you did it last time, just stop doing it. Because I think that's where you're getting hung up. So just say, had 2 pairs. How'd you place them again?
So my thing was just I placed 2, 4, 3, 1 because 2 has a very sound stance along with 4.
Okay. What I would do, I would cut that. So say your very beginning. Give us your intro again.
I placed 2, 4, 3, 1 because 2 has a very sound
No,
stance.
no. The pair part where you said I had the top pair and the bottom pair.
Yep.
Oh, I
The
placed,
very beginning.
Very start.
I placed this class 2, 4, 3, 1 with obvious pairs of 2, 4, and 3, and 1.
Okay, perfect. Say that, and then in placing 2 over 4, I placed them because.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's because you're trying to cram too much. You're like giving an intro and then you're giving another intro, and you just need one of those. And your beginning is like really good, so don't mess that up.
Yep.
So good at the beginning.
Yep.
Not
Bella,
so good.
Hayden, what did you guys have?
My intro was, I placed 2, 4, 3, 1 in this class of geldings. There was 2 clear pairs from what I saw, 2 and 4, 3 and 1.
Good.
That's great.
Perfect. What you got, Hayden?
I haven't written anything down yet. for the
Give me what's your placing?
I just placed them as 4-2.
Okay, so wing it. Tell me what you would, let's say like, ready, set, go.
I placed them as 4, 2, 3, 1. I put 4 over 2 because 4 had great top and bottom lines, and 2 after that because 2 had a good rear to huck. I placed 3 over 1 because 3 is sectioned evenly and structurally sound, and then 1 last. 1 as last because it has a good sheen, but it is not very structurally sound in the back.
Okay, that's a great start. Yep.
That was
That'll-
great.
Yeah, that was great. Yep, keep doing that, and then all you got to do is, if you want brownie points, bump up the vocab. That's it. You're
Yeah.
good. That's exactly what
Yeah.
you want.
I would say, and just where you say like, you just basically add an ER to words.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
make it comparative versus descriptive.
Okay.
But otherwise, like, great.
All right.
Yep. So you just want to say like better top line.
Okay.
Straighter top line.
Straighter top line. Yeah. Straighter top line.
Okay.
Yep. Good. So what do you guys?
See, that wasn't bad, was it?
Yeah, and when you, that's okay, that's why we do it. That's why we
The
do it.
more you do it, the better you get.
Yes, it's just
That's
practice.
also why I don't typically write it down, I just let it kinda happen. The last time I did it was the last 2 times, cause I think there was one time I did it last year, and then this time during land judging?
No, you
Or
guys.
not land judging, land, or
Dairy,
livestock.
dairy, yeah, dairy and livestock, yep.
I did livestock,
Mhm.
and I was like, huh,
Okay.
well, I don't need
Do you guys agree on placings? What do you guys got?
I got 2, 4, 3, 1.
2, 4, 3, 1? What'd you guys have?
4, 2, 3, 1.
I also said 2, 4, 3, 1.
So 2 over 4 or 4 over 2. Okay.
2, 4, 3, 1.
I'm gonna put 4 over 2. So 4, 2, 3, 1?
2.
2, 4, 3, 1.
2, 4, 3, 1, or what was the other option? 4, 2.
4, 2, 3, 1.
4, 2, 3, 1. I'm gonna say 4, 2. If I'm wrong, you can blame me. 4, 2, 3, 1. Oh,
1,
no.
3, 4, 2.
Oh, no.
1, 3.
Whoa.
4, 2, 1, 3, 4, 2. 1, 3, 2.
What?
It's because the structures between 3 and 1 and how
Yeah, see, very.
structurally
3,
sound,
1,
not
4,
considerably
3, 1, 2, 4 was the other.
I would've been at 56.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw it.
And they don't have reasons. They don't have reasons for why.
Yeezus
That's
bejesus.
weird. Okay.
User generated official 1324.
You guys can. Yeah.
User generated. What was the other official?
1, 3. So 1, 3, 4, 2.
1, 3,
You know,
4, 2.
I actually had that
And then if you guys look at
for
here,
one of my.
this is the frequency. So
when I was
every-
first-
everybody else was all over the place too. So
Yeah.
like you take a look
Oh,
at
this
this.
class got 44.
Yeah, there was like
Yeah.
204 people that also thought 3, 1, 2, 4. And
How
so
is
this.
3, 2, 1?
I would put 1.
I think I've done lots. I think I've done almost all of them.
You also have to
Oh, she did
remember,
get
they're,
44. Yeah.
you also have to remember, they're judging them, the official is judging them in person.
Mm.
We're judging them from the video. So I still don't think 1 was that bad, I think it's just the angle.
Just the angles.
And so if it truly was just the angles in person, they're gonna see that.
Mhm.
So I don't get hung up on the official placing, like that's,
It's all opinion.
I
yeah,
think
anyways,
it's
at the end of the day.
stupid.
Yep, okay.
But we do.
Do you guys wanna do one more? One more, or do you guys wanna jump into scoring? Scoring won't
Let's
take
do
that long.
scoring. Scoring.
I got-
Yeah.
Because this you can practice on
You guys-
your
yeah,
own.
you guys can
can't
practice.
scoring
I
on
would-
your own.
Every time you do this, do how many times a night? At
Once.
least.
Once.
At least once. At least once, and when you do it, practice writing just how you did.
I just tried to do
You
this
guys
on
got
my
the
own.
idea, and you'll get points, okay? And then just practice like reading it out loud too, okay?
well, I'm gonna sneak out there.
Yeah, you're
I don't know
good.
if
Yeah,
you-
thank you so much.
Good luck, you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys, and gals.
Yeah, thanks for, yep, that helps.
Actually, it actually worked out perfect because I was coming from Kansas.
Oh,
This
yeah.
was like on my
Right on
way.
your way.
yeah.
Now now I'm like, okay, how do I get home by avoiding traffic? I think I can just take 370 to Gretna and then up.
370 be better. I-80 is all bad.
Yeah, yeah.
370 is gonna be.
That's-
Also try to avoid
Yep.
72nd as much as you can.
Or are you
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
take